Dalmia Bharat is one of the largest cement manufacturers in India, and we also pride ourselves on being one of the most innovative. And it was really a step in that direction of innovation that gave birth to Craft Beton. About a year ago, we decided that let's try and see how we can push cement to its boundaries in terms of how it can be used, what we can do with it. Cement is actually a very versatile material. It can be molded, it can be shaped, it can be combined with a variety of different materials to take on different properties and forms. And best of all, it can just be sun-dried and it gets on full strength. It can be used outdoors, it can be used indoors. And these are all the various properties of cement which we've tried to explore with Craft Beton. So about 2 years ago, what we did was we invited some internationally acclaimed designers residing in India as well as from overseas, and we got them together with our technical people and gave them cement to explore and experiment with. And what we originally created were lifestyle products like tabletop accessories, light fittings, some pieces of furniture, and even jewelry. And we were quite excited by the results we had, and when we showed the exhibition, people had shown a lot of interest. And so what we've now done is extended it beyond just lifestyle products into architectural products. Take the form of wall coverings, floor coverings, and even bathroom sinks. Another area which we are exploring is creating furniture for public spaces, because cement is an ideal material not just for indoors but also for outdoors.
And every day at Craft Beton, we are trying to come up with the ideas that can reshape the whole concept of architecture, whole concept of space design, and the whole ideation where an earth material can be widely explored and widely used in form of design, art, craftsmanship, handmade, and can leave a great impact on today's modernity and today's design values.
I think the magic of working with cement is that you are able to be a little like God, because you end up, you start with, these dual gray material, which if you see it, it's not appealing at all, but it's up to you to make it beautiful and magical.
The possibilities is unlimited. You can make a lot of combinations, you can sculpt, you can mix with any material.
Cement is a magic material, and the kind of characteristic cement has is incredible. It has both the capabilities, you can do reduction as well as you can do addition. And in case, in fact, this is a material, if anything happens, you can really rejoin them and create the piece how it used to look earlier. So, I mean, no characteristic of such a kind is seen in any of the materials in the world. So cement is extremely unique. And another very exciting thing is that you can mold the way you want to, you can craft the way you want to, and you can create any three-dimensional, any imaginative form, which is perhaps not possible in other material.
The most interesting part about design and interacting with designers is the kind of inspirations from which they draw and create products. These inspirations could be from nature, could be from mythology, could be from art, could be from architecture. And it is fascinating to see how the designer's mind works and brings all these products to life, which can be used and enjoyed by people in their homes. So like for example, when we were designing our wall coverings, we wanted to again use the unique properties of cement, We wanted to be able to create tiles and forms which you would not get in porcelain or ceramic or other materials with which tiles are available. We also gave a challenge to our designers, and we said one of the things which people find boring about tiles is that they have these square joints. So we've actually created a tile, as you can see, where the joinery is the design. And when you use a host of these patterned together, it creates a beautiful picturescape on your wall or on your floor. Then many of our tiles are three-dimensional in nature. And again, that is a kind of dimensions that you cannot get in porcelain, ceramic and other materials. We have tiles with metal inlays, which not only increase the abrasive resistance of the tile, but also add to the beauty. Again, a beautiful combination of function and art.
As an artist, my biggest inspiration is nature. I have always believed that there is nothing which can inspire you more than the nature itself.
Cement is not something that people really come in touch with. By creating Craft Beton, we're actually creating the opportunity for people to have a closer relationship with this wonderful and versatile material, which is why we focused on products for the home, for other spaces like offices, hotels, etc., where people reside or people interact with, so that they have another opportunity to enjoy this material. In Craft Beton, we've actually seemingly brought two very distinct words together, craft and beton, beton being the French word for concrete. You normally would not expect these two words to be associated with each other. And that is really the beauty of cement, that it can be so unexpected, it can be so interesting. We've got designers from all over the world. We've had Mexican designers, we've had Polish designers, we've had designers from Finland, we've had designers from Holland. We've even had an Israeli designer working along with some of our Indian designers, and therefore we've created a plethora of designs and products which are not just beautiful to behold, but also wonderful to own and keep in your homes, offices, or other spaces that you may like.
The sink that I have created is inspired from Japanese culture. The modernity, simplicity, very minimalistic designs, and of course the inspiration comes from nature, where it kind of gels into the environment and brings the serenity to the whole space.
So the first product, this is called Jason, right? And this is a floor tile, outdoor floor tile. Now if you look at, for example, you look at the particular approach. Now this looks like as if the winter has come. And in fall, there are all the leaves that is shedded from the tree. And your pathway is all filled with, such kind of leaves all across when you walk in it.
One of the products that I like the most is my Monarcha butterfly rack, which is inspired by one of the most iconic butterflies in Mexico. So the idea behind this is to represent how one achieves certain metamorphosis while starting to read.
My best two products are the Spice Rack, inspired in Taj Mahal, and the other, the name is Danza Lamp, is inspired in the traditional dance of Mexico.
Most of our products are actually handcrafted, and they're built by the designers themselves or under the supervision of designers, and they're not really like mass-produced products because the nature of the designs is such, and of course we would like to keep it as exclusive as possible.